Hello, 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 everybody. Is my microphone working? My microphone is up. What's happening? It's Saturday afternoon for me, but it is Saturday evening for our French friends in France. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Kermit, Team Kermit, that's playing Vortex today on this round 12, season 1 of our Contractors VR here at VREL. I'm Nutmeg. I'm here to cast this epic match, the quote-unquote match for humanity, as One Shot put it, as he pledged for someone to cast this match. And I'm here to do exactly that. Hello, One Shot. I see you there. And so what's happening? This is the last round of our season 1. This match right here between Kermit and Vortex may well decide which of these teams is going to stay in the top 10 and advance to the playoffs and have a shot at our season end tournament, because that's what's happening right now. This is the last round of our first season of VREL. We are so excited to have given you this league and to have seen this season play out. And we are super excited for how this season end tournament is going to play out as well. We have a lot of prizes lined up. We have prizes from bHaptics, Mamut VR, 9-line apparel, Mamut GFuel, and degenerate decals. We are super excited about what's going to be happening. What's up, Rhythm? Good to see you. Kermit Gaming says it is 8:30 p.m. there in France, so not too late. After dinner. Hopefully you didn't have a too heavy dinner. Ready to do some playing. Yes, I know who you are. Kermit VR Gaming, also known as One Shot. Good to see you. I hope to see you in the game. Yes? Very good. Alright, so we are about 2 minutes out from this game starting. What's up, Wolf Craze? Let me talk about what's happening here. These two teams, Kermit is sitting at, where'd it go? 7 victories, 3 losses, 21 points total. And Vortex sitting at 6 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw at 19 points. So these two guys going together head to head. They are fighting for a place in the top 10, fighting for a place in the playoffs. Let me just see which maps they're going to be playing today. Let me get into this. Leagues, contractors, matches. Round 12. Where is it? We're not still round 11. No, this is round 12. It's not showing up here. Let's see, teams. Teams. Kermit versus Vortex. Today they are going to be playing on Downtown and not Arctic. It's going to be Wildlands, I believe. Wildlands is the replacement for Arctic, if I'm correct. Dusttown and Wildlands, pardon me. Alright, so we are about a minute away from the beginning of this epic match for humanity. Dusttown and what, Kermit? Downtown. Okay, Dusttown and Downtown. We're going Downtown and Dusttown, D-Town and D-Town, alright? And I'm going to see that lobby coming up now from Turbo. And then we can jump into the action as we get this round 12 match underway between Kermit and Vortex. Making sure I'm not getting any surprise messages. Okay. All right. Very good. As we wait for that, who's got the predictions? Who are you all rooting for? Who's rooting for Kermit? I want to see you all in the chat. Kermit, Kermit, Kermit. Who's rooting for Vortex? I want to see it in the chat. Vortex, Vortex, Vortex. Let me see it. Okay. It is 2:30 p.m. EDT. And so that lobby should be popping up anytime now. So I'm assuming right now what's happening is Turbo is getting into that. Everybody from Vortex is getting into that lobby. Everybody from Kermit is getting into that lobby. They're choosing their loadouts. They're talking a little smack to each other, maybe. They're figuring out their strategies. And they're getting ready to launch that game. Getting all these notifications that the match is happening. Yes, I know that the match is happening. Thank you very much. Who's out there in chat? Say hello. Let's get some hype in here. Let's get some hype for this round 12 match, season-ending match. Still not seeing the lobby. Oh, shit, I'll wait. We shall wait for that lobby to come up. I want to encourage you all to use the clip command today. If you see anything funny, anything awesome, anything super cool, exciting, a great play, exclamation point clip. We'll have Nightbot make a clip for us, an automatic clip. Also talking about clips, I want to remind you that on the Esports report, we're doing sick clip picks of the day. The links to the submission forms are in the description of that video. They're also in the announcements if you look for it in the announcements. We're accepting all of your clips from pub matches, league matches, anything that you thought was awesome that you did, and you want to share it with the rest of the community. Submit those clips using that Google form, and we'll pick the 3 contenders to show them on the show. And then we'll put up the poll on Twitter for you all to vote for the sickest clip. All right. And there's the lobby, and we're starting on the EU server. Here we go. Let's get into that action. And here we go, folks. The fighting has begun on Dusttown. And for Team 1, we have Kermit. And playing for Kermit, we have Dorian, Balbo, Mesh, Turbo, and Leo. And for Team Vortex on Team 2, we have CT, OnlyPans, Chuma, Coolio. I think that's supposed to be Coolio, but there's a 9 there. And there's only 2 OnlyPans. I don't know who those are. So I'm going to have to check those names in a second. But what's happening right now? Uh-oh. Something is not going right with Dorian. Dorian seems to have disconnected because he is walking directly into these barrels as if he's not seeing them. So I fear we're going to see Dorian drop in about a second here. And Mesh Sensei is here, ready to cap this point. It's being contested by someone from Vortex. He's going to get flanked, and he did. It's Lurf. Okay, so Lurf is one of the OnlyPans we just saw. And there we saw that drop go down. So maybe that person can get back into the game very quickly here, because right now Kermit is playing down a man as Vortex floods into this point and starts to capture it for themselves. We have Chuma and Coolio both getting taken down by a grenade by Leo BDN. And so Leo's going to come in here and start taking this point back for Kermit. Now Kermit is getting back on top. Meanwhile, there's a flank happening here from... That's another OnlyPans. It's Thief. Okay, so we have Thief and we've got Lurf that are the OnlyPans today. And OnlyPans Thief is doing it. He's clearing the point, taking the point for Vortex. 97 to 97 right now as Kermit are still down a man. And that is a bad position to be in, especially on a map like Dusttown where it is so spread out. The difference in manpower can be felt very keenly and very acutely. So let's see what's happening with Kermit as we see Turbo get taken down by Coolio and CT taking down Balbo while Leo comes on the other side, but he was all alone against all of these Vortex teammates. And we have all of Vortex all over the point, and now moving forward to cut off any lanes from the Kermit spawn. And here comes Mesh Sensei. Let's follow Mesh Sensei. Got a tough fight against him. Yes, he took down Chuma, but then Thief was right there with a pan to get the refrag. And you can see Thief taking down Turbo as well. So right now, Vortex is controlling the map and controlling this point. And we see Passenger 57 take the place of, I forgot who it was that dropped. And unfortunately could not come back. We have Passenger 57 taking now the place for Kermit. So Kermit has 5. It is 5v5. But in the meantime, Vortex was able to take that first point pretty easily. You can see Thief on top at 5 and 2. And for Kermit, we have Leo on top with 6 and 4 and 700 points. And this is going to be a full capture here for Vortex as frags go down. And Mesh Sensei coming around very close, very carefully. Passenger 57 as well. But Vortex has already moved on and is going to be rotating to another point. You can see Coolio already on top of the stairs with Thief at the bottom there, watching the approach from Kermit's spawn. Where will this new point be? Let's see. Is it going to be the fountain? Where is it going to be? Or is it going to be the bottom point? We see Kermit moving down towards the bottom point, the tents. CT is already there. Has the new point appeared? Yes, it is the tents. I didn't see that happen. And so we've got 2 members of Vortex already there. So we saw Vortex split. One side, one half going to the fountain, the other half going to the tents. And we see here all of Kermit now coming down this road and trying to assault where Sensei goes with Chuma. And bHaptics takes down Lurf. And so Kermit are all over this point right now. But CT is there doing work. Let's follow CT. Because CT needs to come here and try to assault this point. Smoke goes out for CT. That was a flash grenade, excuse me. Now the frags. It's 1v4 here with CT versus Kermit. CT shooting through the tents, trying to get a shot. Sees Turbo, but gets headshotted immediately. And so now Kermit is all over this point, but someone is contesting from Vortex. It's Lurf and Thief. There's the pan. Thief showing the pan, like baring his teeth. And here comes Lurf down the road. It's Lurf versus Sensei right here around this corner. Where is Lurf gonna do? Sensei's now pushing his position. Lurf jumps and shoots. And also takes down Passenger 57 and neutralizing. But now Leo was able to stop that neutralizing. So Kermit is gonna start to take this point. But here comes Coolio to finish us off and start the neutralization for Vortex. He's gonna save this point for his team right now. Down to 5 tickets maybe? Nope, not even 5 tickets. So Vortex maintains their lead 89 to 72. You can see those individual scores right there. Thief on top with 6 and 3. Lurf with the kills 7 and 6. And for Kermit, it is Leo on top of kills 8 and 6. And Mesh Sensei with the most points. But they are pretty close together right there. Oops, excuse me. What is happening here? There we go. And we see now the teams all moving towards that new point, which is going to be the fountain on the top of the hill in this palace. And we see Passenger 57 taking the back corner. We see Sensei, Mesh Sensei here with him. Is there anybody in this alleyway to contest for Vortex? Not yet, but will be eventually, I imagine. There's Leo holding that corner. So Kermit are all over this point now. They were here early. Can Vortex push them off? Let's see if anyone's coming here. Let's follow Thief. I think that's this one. No, that's this one. This is Lurf. Let's go to the other only pans. It's Thief. He's got the pan out. Pan in one hand. Gun in the other. He takes down Leo. He doesn't start to contest. And oh, Turbo sees him from the other side. But now here comes Lurf, the other only pans. Lurf getting the headshot on Passenger 57. And coming towards the fountain to start to neutralize. Turbo tried to take them down, but then only Lurf survived that engagement and is going to neutralize this point. So that is now 2 points captured by Kermit, but immediately neutralized by Vortex. And Vortex maintains their lead now with only 10 tickets. And as the point now goes back to the original middle point, and we see CT and Chuma taking down 2 members of Kermit. I'm misspeaking here, all over the place. Now we see Kermit coming out of their spawn, and they're going to see CT. Chuma takes down 2 members of Kermit. Meantime, Turbo takes down Chuma, and CT is just waiting patiently here, hearing the footsteps. But Turbo shoots through the tents. He guessed, and he guessed correct that CT was waiting there by the tents, and he took those shots and made the kill. In the meantime, there's somebody on the point for Vortex. Who is it? There it is. It's Lurf with his only pans. Who's coming out the other side for Kermit? It's Passenger 57. Now look to his right. Nope, he did not see Lurf hanging there in the corner, but Lurf pushed too far, and Mesh says they took him out. So now Kermit's going to come in here and try to take his point, but Chuma's waiting. That was a lot of refrags right there, as most of the members of both teams are now down, and here's Chuma left to take this point for Vortex. Now the decision, do you stay in cap or do you push forward? Okay, I'm having a little... Okay, it's fine. And this is now captured for Vortex. Here we go. Here are those individual scores. Lurf gets taken down by a grenade by Balbo. CT takes down Turbo, and it is Chuma still on this point for Vortex. Leo with 12 and 9 for Kermit. And Lurf with 12 and 7 for Vortex. Now there's a member of Kermit here lurking in the boxes. And neutralizing this point is Passenger 57. There we go. So now that is a capture and neutralize by Vortex and Kermit. But Vortex still with the lead, 75 to 55. And you can see Thief running again with his pan in hand. Trying to use the fear factor of that pan to distract his enemies. As the point now goes back to the tents, let's go over there and see who is waiting for that point to unlock. There's no one here yet. And I think we'll see Vortex coming down this road right here. Yes, it is Chuma. Priming his grenade. Meanwhile, Lerp is way out of here. Way in Kermit territory. And preventing them from coming, but Balbo with a grenade takes down Lerp, allowing Passenger 57 to make his approach here. Thief gets taken down by Mesh Sensei. Chuma takes down Mesh Sensei. Now it's going to be Passenger 57 versus Chuma. And it is Passenger 57, but CT there with the refrag. CT is alone on this point, and it is Balbo that takes him down. And now Balbo can come here for Kermit, but he is also going to be alone. In the meantime, that's going to allow members of Vortex to respawn and make their way here. That grenade from Thief took down Balbo before he can make it onto the point. Here come Leo and Turbo versus CT. I think Leo might be wondering where the other team is. CT shooting through the tents at the sound of footsteps. And also able to take down Turbo. So now it is 2 members of... What is Thief doing with his pan? Thief, pan in hand, is just running like a madman towards his opponents and using that one-handed QBZ. How is he doing this? What is this? What am I seeing? And he did it again! And another headshot from Thief while holding the pan. What is happening? Somebody clip this, please. And Turbo goes down. And Sensei goes down. What the hell? This is not... What? Somebody, please. Tell me, what am I seeing right now? This guy is on a rampage, holding a pan in his hand, and one-handing the QBZ. Here he goes again. Now towards the Kermit side. I'm sorry, I just want to follow this person because his insanity is blowing my mind right now. Here he comes with the pan over his head. He's shielding his head from the sun as he flies through the map. What is going on here? Thief, you mad person. Meanwhile, there's actually action happening on the point as the Vortex's lead expands to 71 to 24. And we have one member of Kermit on the point here. It is Turbo. Meanwhile, Only Pants Thief is back to his tricks. I'm going to follow him some more. Grenade goes out for Balbo. It air bursts over the head of Thief. Meanwhile, here comes Thief. Can he get another kill? No, Sensei takes him down. And the kill streak of insanity by Thief is finally ended by Mesh Sensei. Meanwhile, it is Chuma on point for Vortex. He is joined by, I believe, there is somebody there. It's Coolio. Coolio9. I don't know how to say that. But Vortex is looking to capture this point as Kermit has been very well effectively prevented from coming to the point. Here comes Passenger 57 for Kermit. Leo makes some headway. Now Passenger 57 can try to get the shots across. He throws out grenades. Meanwhile, the rest of Kermit is just chopped apart by Vortex, and Passenger 57 is the last one to go down on this point. There is someone else here for Kermit. It was Turbo. CT was able to push his position and take him down. Now Vortex is going to capture this point while Kermit respawns and regroups. If Vortex capture this point and keep it, that will be the end of this round. Only Pants Thief up to his no dirty tricks again. As we see a lot of members of Kermit just go down. Turbo is the only one left alive and is trying to push his way into this point alone. Takes down CT, takes down Thief. Now it's going to be having to go up against Chuma here. Let's follow Turbo. Doesn't have a lot of time right now. That transmission has begun. Tickets are counting down. He didn't see the person there behind the pillar. It was Lurf versus Turbo, and Turbo made it. He's got to neutralize that. Oh, it's going to be too late. Oh, he did neutralize it. 2 tickets left. Kermit is still in this game for now. Look at those points. 20 kills for Thief. Bolstered by that ridiculous streak he did with his one-handing the QBZ and a pan in the other hand. As we see Kermit making their way out to the next point. But this is going to be a very difficult match to survive in right now. And I don't know what my... Oh, and then CT takes down Turbo. CT takes down Leo. And Thief takes down Mesh Sensei. So they can just wrap up this match by collecting these tags here. Are they going to do it? There are those tickets. There are the tags. There's one left. And there it is right... No, he's not going to do it. Yes, he's going to do it. He's just waving his pan around. That's the end of the round, folks. 22 kills for Thief. 20 kills for Lurf. The only pans. The only pans. We're in the lead, folks. Oh, my goodness. I just need to recover from what I just saw. Why is my camera off? Camera, come back to me, please. There we go. Even my camera was not believing what was happening right there. All right, what did we just see? We just saw Vortex in charge. And they won that round. They won that round handily with Thief doing some crazy stuff with the pan and the QBZ. All right, so what's gonna happen now? They're gonna switch sides. Let me just make that happen here real quick. Okay. Make sure the scores are right. Good. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about all of that. That was just crazy. That was crazy. Let's see if we can see some more of that craziness as we wait for the lobby from Turbo. Cisco Tech, hello, how are you doing? Rintham, I think I already said hello to you. Alex Traeger, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Thief and Lurf, very entertaining. Yes, they are giving us a show today with their only pans. With their only pans. Oh yeah, my goodness. That's funny. Okay. As I said before, they are fighting for the spot in the top 10 to advance to the playoffs. I'm waiting for that lobby to come up from Turbo here. My goodness. One-handing the QBZ. I mean, if you can control that recoil, why not? QBZ has pretty controllable recoil when you're two-handing it. I've never thought to go around one-handing it with a pan in one hand. But hey, if it works for a Thief, it works. Man. Alright, I've got everything set up. I'm waiting for that lobby now. There it is. Let's get into that action. Round 2 of this round 12 season-ending match between Kermit and Vortex. As we see all of Kermit now flooding out of spawn towards the 10th point. Frags are going out, and here come Vortex. Let's follow CT as he throws out his own frag. All 3 frags. It's an assault here. Turbo takes down Lurf. CT takes down Turbo with his own frag. Trumo with the frag takes down Passenger 57, and I'm gonna try and keep myself from calling that Leo Biden, okay? And Balbo takes down CT and keeps this point for Kermit. And we've got 3 members of Kermit all over this point, capturing it. Here comes Thief. Thief is trying to do the flank here. It is. I mean, I'm gonna try to choose the right person here. They're both OnlyFans, and I can't tell which one is which because the names are getting cut off. Thief got taken down. Here comes Lurf. In the meantime, Kermit has captured this point. Passenger 57 didn't know Lurf was coming, but now Leo can see him. But Lurf Lurf takes down Leo as well. And Chuma saves his teammate from balbo. And here comes the neutralization as Vortex just flood this point and take it over. And save themselves some tickets. It is 90 to 97 right now. Vortex is in the lead. As we move to the next point. In the middle. Here's Vortex. Well positioned to surround and control this point. Meanwhile, Kermit are spawning and coming out of their spawn. Let's follow Passenger 57 as he takes the flanking route here. But he's taken out by Bricktop. And Turbo takes down Bricktop with the refrag, but CT refrags from Turbo. So that is a lot of members of both teams down. Kermit is down 3, while Vortex have 3 alive. And here comes CT for Vortex to take down Leo. Meanwhile, Mesh Sensei is behind Lurf. But CT was on the lookout to see him come around that corner. Meanwhile, Thief was waiting with his pan. Thief taking the frag and throwing it out. There he goes. One hand in QBZ, pan in the other hand. But Passenger 57 was able to get the shots on him. As we see Kermit flooding through this point, but here's Chuma with the sightline. Able to take down... I don't know who that was. That was Turbo, I believe. Nope. Here comes balbo and Turbo. On the point, Leo takes down Chuma. Where's Turbo? And it is the jumping headshot from Bricktop that takes down Turbo. Meanwhile, Vortex are still on this point. Lurf in the middle. I think this is Lurf. This is Lurf. That's not Lurf. This is Lurf. There we go. Lurf also using the QBZ. I also prefer the QBZ myself. And a frag grenade lands at Lurf's feet from balbo. It is 83% captured now for Vortex. And here is CT in cover, waiting for that thing to tick up to 100%. It is almost there, and it begins transmuting for Vortex. There are those individual scores as Vortex controls his point. Three kills go down for Kermit as Passenger 57 uses those grenades, and Leo takes down one member of Vortex as well. So now Kermit can come in here and neutralize this point. They are doing it. Gunshots going down. Chuma takes down balbo. Passenger 57 with the refrag, so 2 members of Kermit can come in here and neutralize the point. It's going to get up to 11. Nope, 10 tickets. And so the lead now is still in Vortex's favor, 86 to 77. As CT is doing some damage up on the Palace point. You can see Lurf also in the forward position, ready to cut off Kermit from their spawn. CT taking the right approach down, and balbo with a grenade takes down Lurf and opens this lane up for his team. Meanwhile, CT is going to cut across and waiting for them to flood through here. Balbo's not going to see CT, neither is Turbo. Who's going to go down first? Neither, as both Turbo and balbo turn and shoot, and Turbo gets the kill on CT. Meanwhile, this point is being taken by Vortex on the other side. So right now, Turbo can get in that alleyway and start to contest. So that's going to force Chuma or Thief to push around and try to flank and push him off of that alleyway here. And Chuma is deciding to do exactly that. Meanwhile, grenades are coming out. A beautiful frag from Passenger 57 takes down both members of Vortex. Here comes Lurf. Someone is telling me the score is wrong. It is wrong. My goodness. Sometimes I'm too smart for my own good. There we go. Thank you, Dareth, for bringing that to my attention. Let's follow Lurf as he comes in. I think he's waiting for the rest of his team to spawn and reinforce him. But this point is almost completely captured for Kermit. He can come in here and quickly start to contest or start to neutralize from this alleyway here. He does exactly that as he takes down balbo. Throws out his own frags. Throws out his own smokes. But Mesh Sensei was here to take him down to prevent that neutralize from happening. So Leo and Passenger 57 are maintaining this point while Turbo is also there for Kermit. Now Kermit is tying up this game. If they keep this point, they will switch the lead. Yes, it has already switched to Kermit's favor. 75 to 68. When this finishes, it's going to be 75 to 60. 60 maybe. I can't do math right now. All right, here comes Thief and Chuma to start to neutralize. Chuma's going to save his team a few tickets here. It might get to 17 before it finishes. There it is right there. 17 tickets down. It is 75 to 61 right now for Kermit. As we see the rotate happening now, CT going towards the tents. Meanwhile, the rest of Vortex, Kermit is also going to tents. So we've got Turbo, we've got Passenger 57. Who else do we have here? Turbo, Passenger 57, and Mesh Sensei are here for Kermit. Leo and CT trade. That's going to leave 2 members of Kermit, 3 members of Kermit on the point, 4 members of Kermit on the point. No, that's 3. 3 members of Kermit on the point. And they're going to start to capture it. And let's follow Lurf. Lurf was surprised by Passenger 57 as he tried to pull a surprise of his own, but there was someone else. Here comes some more members of Kermit, or I mean Vortex. It's Bricktop and Chuma. They're going to flank here, but Passenger 57 is watching that route. And now these 2 members have been called out. And Mesh Sensei is there, and Leo is there to clean that up. And so Kermit is going to keep this point for now. Let's follow Only Pants. Let's follow Thief. Thief? This is Thief. No, that's Lurf. Is this Thief? Yes, that's Thief. And we see all of Vortex still in spawn. Meanwhile, this is ticking up 80% capture down here. So can Lurf stop this capture with his own frags? 2 frags go out. Yes, Passenger 57. 2 grenade kills by Passenger 57 there. And this is going to start transmitting for Kermit. Here comes Lurf. But Turbo takes him down. Where was Turbo? Turbo. Where are you, Turbo? Turbo's holding this angle right here. Grenades coming out from CT. Takes down Turbo. Lots of frags coming out from Vortex right now. CT is alone here against Leo. Leo knows he's coming from. CT must be thinking, here it is, comes the push. Head-to-head engagement, and CT wins that with a headshot. So it starts to neutralize this point, but here come some footsteps from the right. They might be too late to prevent the neutralization. Yes, they are. But Kermit still with a very nice lead, 71 to 46. As Chuma comes here to clear up Passenger 57, and Balbo takes down Chuma. As the next point will be the middle point right there, and let's see who's ready for it. There goes CT. Thief is ready behind this building to see anybody coming through the gate. You might see Turbo right here. Yes, he did see Turbo. You might see Leo. Leo returned the fire, but then Thief took cover there. So now Thief coming to the middle of the point to capture with his pan and his QBZ in hand. Here comes Leo from the other side. Takes down Lurf. Both Lurf and Thief go down to Leo. Now this point is continuing to be captured. It is at 18% now for Vortex. CT and Chuma on point. Chuma watching the approach from the hotel. Balbo taking down Bricktop with the frag. Let's follow Balbo's approach. We've got footsteps to his right. Those could be friendly. And a surprise on Chuma, but there's somebody in the hotel. It's a frag from Thief that takes down Balbo and prevents the neutralize from happening. But there's someone else here capturing. It's Mesh Sensei and Leo together. Let's follow Mesh Sensei. Let's get into his head and watch what he's looking at. He's watching those double doors right there. Pushing out there. What just happened? Colochina, thank you for the follow. Meanwhile, it is Passenger 57 versus Bricktop. They traded, and CT can come in here and start to neutralize. No, it's contesting because Leo is here. So CT versus Leo, cat and mouse here. And Chuma takes down Leo from behind. But Balbo can come out and take out CT, but no, CT wins that engagement. And now it is Thief out here again with his pan and QBZ in hand. Let's follow this crazy person. He's not able to take down Turbo. And now Turbo's gonna push through the hotel. Out goes a frag. To where? I don't know. That's not gonna take down CT. CT taking position there. And a frag from Balbo takes down CT. And now Turbo is left here for Kermit to capture this point. Third Wishes says, great nades. Yes, there is a lot of useful utility happening right now on this map from both sides. And Thief out there causing havoc again with his QBZ. Meanwhile, it is 2v1 over here. Vortex versus Kermit. Bricktop takes down Turbo. And so that leaves Chuma to capture this point. 66 to 39 in favor of Kermit right now. With this stalemate happening right now on this point, it is a matter of who is collecting those tickets. And I think Kermit is doing a better job of that right now. But Vortex is right now ready to take this point. 3 members of their team are capturing it. 1 grenade takes down Bricktop from Balbo. The rest of the grenades go too far. And so CT is left alive. Balbo takes down CT, but Lurf takes down Turbo. Here comes Balbo. Chuma takes him down and continues to capture for his team. Meanwhile, all of Kermit have died now, except for Passenger 57. Where's Passenger 57? Let's follow Passenger 57 as he tries to prevent this capture from going down. Cannot take Chuma. Chuma wins that engagement. And now Lurf, Chuma, Bricktop, and Thief are on this point to finish the capture for Vortex. And Balbo takes down 2 of them with a grenade. And now this is the chance for Vortex to tie up this game right here. If they maintain control of this point. Let's follow Thief. A lot of kills going down right there. A lot of refrags happening right here. Right outside the point. Here comes CT. Let's get into CT's mind. He is right side of Kermit's doorstep right here. He is vulnerable, but also in a good position to harass. He is going to now rotate to the next point. As we see the tickets going up for that counter 16. Right now, if anybody from Kermit tried to neutralize that point, it would have been too late. And so that is a full capture for Vortex. They're going to tie this game up and actually come up with a little bit of a lead on the ticket. As Balbo takes down CT, takes his ticket and moves on to the point. But Lurf is already here. Let's see what Lurf is going to do with his position. He's going to see Balbo. He can hear that grenade coming out. He takes down Balbo. And throws a frag of his own before getting taken down by Patrick. And Lurf's grenade takes down 2 members of Kermit that were hiding in this alleyway here. But Turbo here is going to continue that capture. Arikandua? Asking what's happening to the one hand up thing. That's right. I think it's funny when you're winning, but when the match gets to a little bit more even. No, Thief is still doing it. Thief is still doing it. Let's follow Thief with his crazy antics. There it is. He's still doing it. There's a grenade from Passenger 57 to answer Thief's craziness. Here comes the Leo, but Leo gets taken down by Lurf. And Chuma is following the other angle. You can see Chuma right there pointing at that main entrance. Turbo making his way here through Lurf. And that's going to make Chuma get some cover here. As now the stalemate begins between Chuma here and someone on the alleyway. It's Balbo. So who is going to come in here? It's either going to be a member of Vortex that can clear out Balbo, or a member of Kermit that can take out Chuma. But here comes Bricktop. Bricktop's in a good position to protect Chuma. And now Thief is coming out from the outside, but Leo takes him down. So someone's going to approach here. You got 3 members of Kermit approaching here. Grenades go down. Another of them land. Chuma and Passenger 57 traded. So Bricktop needs to push right here, and is CT also pushing with his own grenades? Oh, those are gonna hurt. Those are gonna take down 2 of those. That is gonna be a double kill for CT, and that is gonna clear out that point now for Vortex to start capturing it. And it is Bricktop that's gonna do exactly that here on the fountain. $35-34 right now. Here are those individual scores. CT 21 and 14, 3,400 points for Vortex, but Lurf with the top. No, Lurf is not with the top kills. Excuse me. And we see for Kermit, we have Mesh Sensei on top with points, 2,400 points, but it is Passenger 57 with kills, 21 and 18. As we have Bricktop and Chuma here capturing this point, but neutralization is happening from the alleyway. As Leo pushes through, Leo is alive still. He needs to get closer to the point if he's going to neutralize it. Here comes Thief with the pan. And he gets the pan kill. He does it. He's Naruto running around with his pan and his gun because he prevented that neutralization. He is loving that. Someone please clip that. He's still running around with his pan like a crazy person. He is just enjoying this a little too much, I think. Vortex now with a very nice lead. are going to start rotating out to the middle point. No, wait, or is it going to be the tents again? I think it's going to be the tents, because I see members of Kermit moving down here. Yes, we have Leo and Passenger 57 here. Gonna get reinforced by Turbo in a second. Frags are going out. Here comes CT. AK-74. Frags out. The reload. Gets 57. Is he gonna get another one with those frags? Shoots his teammate. Now the contest is happening. There's their Sensei around the corner. CT sees him and gets him a headshot. Balbo's coming from the other side. But here comes Thief. Thief with the one-handed QBZ. And the pan, of course. And the reign of craziness continues as he takes down Leo. Now it is CT and Thief on this point here for Vortex. 25% captured, 7 tickets left for Kermit. Look at those kills right now for Vortex. 24, 16, 19, 24, and 12. But Kermit as well have a fair amount of kills themselves. 8, 22, 15, and 17, and 16. Passenger 57 takes that breakdown. And CT with his own grenades, but the Thief is still there. But Thief gets taken down by a headshot by Passenger 57 to stop the capture. Balbo takes down Chuma. Here comes Passenger 57 Balbo. The frag did not quite land. Balbo is almost dead, but still alive. So now Kermit continue to try to capture this point, but they are down to only 7 tickets. This is going to be very difficult for them to maintain and stay in this game, because all Vortex needs to do is to get 7 kills and collect 7 tags, and this round is over. And here comes CT and Bricktop to assault the point. Frags going out. Frags coming back from the other side as well. Where's Thief? Here's Thief again. But he gets taken down by Balbo. All of those kills going down. Contest is still happening. It's Lurf versus Kermit here. And wow, Kermit survived all of that with 5 tickets still intact. Can they capture this point right here and bring it down to 7 and 5? That's a possibility. Frags going out, smoke's going out. As that capture ticks up, all of the frags going out now for Kermit to prevent Vortex from coming through this door. Can Kermit hold on to this point? Here comes Bricktop with frags. It's all going to come down to this push right here from Vortex. Chuma goes down. Frags and refrags go down. Turbo trades. Oh my goodness, who's left alive? It's Turbo. But there's somebody coming from the flank. I saw that red tag. Who is it? No, that was not a red tag. It's Mesh Sensei. So Kermit keeps this point. And keep all of their tags. No, they lost a couple of tags there. They really need to collect those tickets right there if they're going to try to win this game. 5-2. Is this going to end at 5v5 right now in a second? 2 more tickets. 2 more tickets. It is 5v4 right now with Kermit in the lead. This would be an amazing comeback if Kermit pulls this win. Here come all of Vortex here. CT takes down Passenger 57. Oh, more kills going down. It is going to come down to tickets right now. Who can collect the most tickets? There are 4 tickets left for Vortex right now, and they are all sitting on the ground. 3 tickets. Here comes Lurf to collect his own teammates' tickets to prevent that from getting picked up from the other team. Here come 2 tickets for Kermit. It is 3v3 right now. I don't think it can get any closer. Here come Kermit. Can they get that 1 ticket? Can he get it? Yes, it's 3v2 now. This is going to be a very intense match. Here's Leo. Here's Mesh Sensei. Where are they going? They are on edge right now. And they are sticking together to not give up any tickets. Meanwhile, Vortex is on the point. Frags going down. Let's follow Balbo. Balbo goes down. 3 tickets down. Lurf. What is happening? Bricktop's going to collect the point. That's going to end the game. Oh my goodness. 2-0. Wow. Wowie wow. Hold on one second. My music has stopped. Where are you? Play, please. There we go. That was a beautiful comeback from Kermit right there, but it came down to tickets at the end. And at the very last engagement, Vortex was able to get those tickets down 2-0. That was one of the closest games of this season, I have to say. That had me on edge because that was coming down to it. And Vortex is going to take another win. So let's put those in the win columns for Vortex. And they shouldn't be changing teams right now. What they're going to be doing is changing servers. That was on the EU server. They're going to switch to the North American server now and play in downtown. What an exciting match that was, folks. Great utility usage by both sides. Frag grenades, frag grenades, frag grenades. Clearing the point, getting those kills. A lot of good teamwork from both sides. And Thief continuing his craziness with the one-headed QBZ and the pan. Alright. I don't know what to say about that. That is just craziness. Oh. Okay. Oof. I need to just regroup from that. Alright. Alright, now we're going to see the lobby from Turbo on the NA server. They're going to play in downtown. And we'll see what happens. So, in terms of lag, in terms of latency, Kermit, that was Kermit's home court, right? So Kermit was there in the EU servers. Thank you, Tancred Terror, and I'm cool for those follows. Thank you very much. I don't know why I'm not seeing those alerts on my screen. They should have showed up there. Right? Yeah, it should be there. Okay. Anyways, thank you for those follows. My goodness. So as I was saying, they were on the EU server. So if anything, Kermit had the latency advantage. They should have. And so now we're going to go to NA. And so Vortex is going to have the latency advantage. And if they were already stronger on the side that was disadvantaged by latency, let's see what's going to happen now. But it's a different map. Urban is a different map than Dusttown. Different dynamic. Different flow of action. Right? So let's see what we see. Wait for that lobby to come up now. I don't know how to say that word. Tancred. I apologize for not knowing how to say that. All right. I just need to take a breather myself. Oh, Lurf has put the server up. Excuse me. There we go. Let's get into that match. There we go. Let's get into it. This is round 3 of this round 12 season end match with Kermit versus Vortex. And we are now in downtown. As we see there, Vortex already running their butts to that new point. It's Lurf in Bricktop. We've got CT, and we've got Chuma, and we've got Thief. And for Kermit, we still have Balbo, Passenger P7, Turbo, and Mesh Sensei, and Leo. As Lurf comes onto the point to start capturing this for Vortex. Smokes are out. Thief is running around with his pan again. He's just using it for shade. I don't understand how he's one-handing this QBZ so effectively. Someone please explain that to me. Look at this. Out go the frags. Oh no, that did not bounce right. Thief had a good position there, but Mesh Sensei was able to get the headshot on him. And it is a 70% captured now for Vortex. As we see, there is CT on top of that scaffolding as Lurf is on this tree point. And for those of you on quests, this is the pole point, right? Okay, so that's going to capture for Vortex there. You can see Lurf on top, 4-0 for Vortex with 1,000 points. Capturing this point. Meanwhile, Kermit are going to start to make their approach back to this point to try and neutralize it. balbo's here, but he doesn't see Lurf in the corner there, and so Lurf is able to take him down. But no, CT was there to take him down. Where was CT? CT was up there. And also takes down Leo, but there's somebody in that building. That is Thief. Let's follow Thief. No, Bricktop is already in the station point. Waiting for Mesh Sensei. He had a good sense to wait for somebody here, and Mesh Sensei came. And now Bricktop takes down Mesh Sensei. As more members of Kermit come down here. Chuma, the unfortunate one, with his back to the wall, back to the spawn there. And CT is here as well. But this is not the point. This is not the point that they're going after right now. Why are we fighting in this point? It is this point. Okay. And there goes CT takes down Turbo. So Vortex are already here clearing this point out and keeping it for themselves. Let's follow Chuma as he comes up into the point as well. Where is Thief? Thief is having a drink at the bar. Some of you call this dark room. And here comes the pan for balbo. And there's the only pans, folks. He is still running around like a crazy person with this pan and QBZ combo. There he is, cheering. As if he knew that I was watching him. Meanwhile, Vortex have not even put up a ticket yet. It is 100 to 70 right now for Vortex. As all of Kermit just go down, but Mesh Sensei is still here. Takes revenge for his team and starts to neutralize this point. He didn't take any tags, but he's taking this point. Let's see who's going to come for Vortex. It's going to be Bricktop. And Bricktop is able to take down Mesh Sensei there with a headshot of his own. And picks up his weapon and his ammo. Bricktop taking Mesh Sensei's weapon and his ammo and running off. And now shooting his teammates with it. You see two trades go down there as two members of both teams go down. And there is one member of Vortex still on the point, capturing it. It is... I don't know who it is. Is it CT? It's Chuma, as CT takes down two members of Kermit there. And here is CT right here. With his teammate Chuma, looking down at their own spawn. Let's follow Lurf. And Vortex completes the capture of that station point and begins to transmit as Lurf is out here looking for someone to kill. There was Leo at the dark room, but then he was taken down. But there's a nude happening right now on the point. Who is it? Is it Mesh Sensei that snuck in here? Lurf is hunting. No, not there. But yes, it was Turbo hiding behind the turnstiles. But Lurf was able to sniff him out and stop the neutralization at about 3/4 done. And there's Thief now with the pans again. One-handed turning and shooting Mesh Sensei. But gets taken down by Passenger 57. Now here is Chuma versus Passenger 57. Passenger 57 with the jump shot, taking him down with the pre-fire. But then from behind is Bricktop with the refrag. As this finishes capturing no, that was neutralized. That was neutralized there at 16 tickets. But the lead right now is huge for Vortex, 98 to 43. As it is a diner point. Let's get on board with Balbo. Up on the billboard, it's Balbo. Frags going out. Frags making kills. And Balbo is going to capture this point for Kermit. Let's follow Passenger 57. Passenger 57 is going to try and cut off any of the reinforcing members of Vortex. But he's got somebody come up behind him right now. No, Rebel's footsteps is below him. He's able to take down Thief. Can he catch anybody else from Vortex, or is he going to get called out? Bricktop is already farther ahead. Let's follow Bricktop. As he comes back through the flank, through the diner, through the spawn routes for Kermit. He's looking on the ground level, but there's no way on the ground level for him to shoot. So now he's going to hunt down to the billboard point. Balbo was here, but Balbo was taken out by somebody. I don't know who it was. And so Vortex all over this point like Zerglings. Meanwhile, the trade go between Leo and Chuma. And CT and Lurf are going to enjoy a little bit of quiet here as they capture this point for Vortex. Meantime, here comes Turbo around the corner. But Lurf was able to shoot him out the window. Lurf also taking down Balbo as he tried to get to the billboard point. Again, now Lurf is going to take that billboard point and continue this capture for Vortex. Leo trying to make a push here, but he is outnumbered right now. Mesh Sensei takes down Lurf. Leo takes down Chuma. So with a little bit of help from Mesh Sensei, Leo was able to get onto this point. But then CT takes down Leo with a jump shot around the dumpster. But CT was not ready for Turbo and Balbo to be there. So the neutralize is happening as Vortex had captured that point. And so this point is going to be neutralized. But the lead is going to be maintained for Vortex here, 92-31. You can see Lurf and Thief with the top kills for Vortex, 15 and 13 respectively. Let's follow Thief with his thievery. That's Bricktop. Where's Thief? Thief is this one? Yep, that's Thief. He's in the diner. He's in a good position to give Kermit a bad time right here. Bricktop grenade takes down both members, Passenger 57 and Balbo. And we can see Thief doing a little bit of a dance as he makes his way to the point. Here comes the pan. Can he catch somebody off guard here as they come up this hill? He takes down Turbo. And he takes down Mesh Sensei. Both of them with headshots. You can tell Thief has been practicing this craziness. Because he is controlling that recoil like he knows what he's doing. Meanwhile, it is a frontal assault from Kermit here. Lurf takes down one, but only to go down to Balbo. Meanwhile, Chuma is in the corner here to take down others, but then, yes, he takes down Balbo eventually to continue to capture this for Vortex. %90 captured for Vortex. Here comes Turbo. Turbo doesn't know that Chuma's here. Able to throw some damage on the Chuma, but Turbo almost dead himself. You can see he was taken down to maybe like a couple percent of health there. There's Thief on the scaffold with Bricktop. Meanwhile, Turbo with the flank. Chuma did not know that Turbo flanked and took down both of his teammates, and so did not know to look at that direction. And all of Kermit are here to neutralize this point. Mesh Sensei takes down CT and they push forward. Balbo is also pushing forward. But it is 90-19 right now for Vortex. Here comes Thief with his pan. He's still running with that pan, taking the shots. It's Turbo that takes down Thief right there. And Bricktop with the flank. You take down both Turbo and Mesh Sensei. Chuma takes down Leo, so this point is open for Vortex to take here. 3 members of Vortex take the point. And those tickets as well. As CT pushes forward. CT was like, nope, I'm going to go back into my cover. And continue to capture this point for Vortex. There's Chuma. There's CT. And CT taking the lead from the front door. There's Thief there. And Vortex are not allowing Kermit to come into this point right now. And that is a full capture. I mean, that will capture now and begin to transmit for Vortex. 9 tickets left for Kermit. This is going to end this round for Vortex and Kermit, with Vortex with a victory. That's what I'm trying to say here. Vortex is about to win this round because there are only 2 tickets left. And Kermit are way too far out of the point to begin the neutralize. And there it is, folks. That's going to be the end of the round. 20 kills for Lurf. 18 kills for Thief. As we see Vortex take another round. There we go, folks. So that is 3-0 now for Vortex. So Vortex technically is going to win this match. That is it. We are seeing some craziness in this match. Vortex are keeping it entertaining for us today. Now they are going to play the fourth. I should say right now, the way that we have this league going, it is best of 4. So if you get to 3 wins, you win the match. But when we get the new system going in our new website coming August, we're going to have a little bit more of a complicated scheme for following scores and MMR and all that business. And so at that point, the 4 matches is going to become more important, right? But right now we can say that Vortex have comfortably taken the victory in this match. And let's see if they're going to play that 4th round. I'm going to look for that lobby from Lurf. Oh, I have to change the teams. Hold on one second. I have that 3rd one for Vortex. Vortex there. Score right. And team left. There we go. All right. All ready to go. And I'm waiting for that lobby from Lurf. Piranha says good games. Kermit says good games. One shot. Poor Kermit. Hello, Colachina. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, Mighty Proxy. Man, we saw some antics today. I don't see the lobby yet. It's very possible. I'm not going to say it yet. I'm not going to say it yet. Let's wait and see what's happening. Maybe they're swapping out members. Maybe they're talking a little bit of trash to each other. Hopefully not. Not seeing it yet. Vortex was very strong in that 3rd round. Obviously, as I said before, enjoying the advantage of being an NA team on an NA server against an EO team. Bobby's still not up. Okay, so now I'm entertaining the possibility that Kermit might not be wanting to play the 4th round. Unless I'm missing who is starting the lobby. No, I'm not seeing any familiar names. Nope. So let's wait a little bit longer and see what's happening. I hope you're all enjoying your Saturday afternoons if you are on the East Coast of the United States. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday evening if you are in France or other parts of Europe. There it is. Let's get into this 4th round, folks. Okay, let's we're on board with Vortex as they are running out of their spawn together as a squad. Thief leading the way with his pan. Look at them all go, folks. Jumping and hopping all over the place. Let's follow Thief. And Thief's gonna get the first blood of the match against Dorian. And there's the 2nd kill. A jumping, turning, one-handed QBZ kill with Thief. That was insane. And Lurf continues on his reign of terror with his QBZ as Turbo takes down Lurf. And frags are going out towards the spawn of Kermit as Vortex are on the point. see. Thief with a good vantage point there, but bHaptics able to return fire and get the frag, but Bricktop is also there. And this point is in the square. It is 53% captured for Vortex. And here's Nerf watching this angle, but he's going to get flanked from Turbo. There we go. Lurf retreating into the diner to try and get an angle on anybody from Vortex coming out of spawn. But Chuma's able to take him down. bHaptics now able to take down Thief, but Bricktop with the refrag from point. Able to take down bHaptics with good coverage there. All members of Vortex holding all angles and seeing any approaches. Meanwhile, this point is going to be left alone. Here comes Bricktop to continue to capture for Vortex. Let's get on board with Mesh Sensei as he comes up and over this bridge to approach this point from the station. He's going to be joined by Leo. 90% captured now for Vortex. Frags need to go up. 90% captured. Wow, so many kills just went down. All of Kermit just went down. There are 2 members of Vortex left to continue this capture here. That was a wipe, and Vortex is going to finish this capture and start the transmission of this point. So it is 99 to 88 for Vortex. There are those individual scores. bHaptics on top for Kermit. Bricktop on top for Vortex, but it is Lurf with the top kills, 5 and 3. Let's get on board with CT. As he gets taken out by Leo. As Leo and Mesh Sensei coming here to push and neutralize this point. A lot of action happening right now. Leo getting onto the point, but it's going to be Lurf Thief behind him with the one-handed QBZ kill. That is going to keep this point transmitting for Vortex, and the lead will expand for them. Here comes Bricktop. Watching the traffic approach. Is he going to see anybody? Nope. No one is obliging him and running past him. Like, okay, I guess I'll go somewhere else. Nope, he's staying here. As he does his dance. But there's no one for him to shoot. He's bored. He's moving on. Now holding behind the bus. We see bHaptics coming down from the station finally. Will Bricktop see him? Maybe. Yes. There. Yes, he does finally see bHaptics and take him down. The wait was worth it. Where is the next point anyways? Oh, it's the diner. Okay. There's Bricktop now on the diner point, throwing out smoke. And there's Chuma as well. With Lurf on the overlooking window there. Frags throwing out for Kermit. As now both Kermit and Vortex trade shots across this traffic here. Bricktop taking cover while reloading, taking down bHaptics as he jumped across. Mesh Sensei takes down Bricktop, but Lurf able to take down Mesh Sensei, and CT able to take down Leo. Here comes Turbo. CT taking cover and continuing the capture for Vortex behind that dumpster. Meanwhile, Turbo able to take down Lurf, while Durf took down Dorian. Turbo is alone right now to approach this point, and there are a lot of members of Vortex here. It's going to be a trade between CT and Turbo. And a beautiful placed grenade take from bHaptics takes down Chuma. And there's no one on the billboard point. Yes, it is Thief on the billboard point, but he is not in a position to capture. So here comes Bricktop to continue the capture for Vortex. And that is going to complete and start to transmit for Vortex. Let's see those individual scores. bHaptics on top, 7 and 7, 498 points for Kermit. Meanwhile, for Vortex, it is Bricktop, 6 and 3, 1,200 points. Meanwhile, Lurf has the kills, 9 and 4. And here come Kermit onto this point, but frags are going out. And CT coming down this alleyway is going to surprise Turbo. Yes, he does exactly that with a headshot. And Chuma is going to also stay on this point and keep it clear for Vortex while they take up all of those tickets that were dropped by Kermit players. CT's going to collect that ticket right there. 96 to 41 right now. It is a wide lead for Vortex. As you see them rotating out and also moving out to forward positions to harass Kermit out of their spawn. Let's get on board with Lurf. As he takes down Dorian right there. Leo Leo's able to take down Lurf there. Also Chuma, but Chuma trades with Leo, and so Bricktop's gonna come through here. Bricktop and Mesh Sensei traded. Balbo takes down CT. So that is now a 4v3 situation here. Here come Kermit. Out go the grenades, frags, and smokes. But there are no members of Vortex to be blowed up here. Let's get on board with Chuma. Chuma takes down Dorian, but gets taken down by Leo himself from that window, but then Bricktop with the refrag. Let's follow Bricktop. Coming through the scaffolding onto the point. Can he get through the smoke? Can he see his capturing? No, he doesn't see Balbo. So Balbo is going to continue this capture for Kermit. And that's going to start transmitting. Here comes CT. CT doesn't know Balbo is here. He doesn't know Dorian is above him, but Dorian does not know CT is there either. So, okay, Dorian finally sees CT and takes him down with a headshot. And Balbo able to prevent Chuma from getting onto the point. Can he see Lurf as well? Lurf takes down Balbo and they trade. So this is going to continue to transmit for Kermit. So Kermit hacking a little bit off of the lead from Vortex, but they still have a long way to go if they're going to be staying in this game. They will have to take every point from here on out. And a trade goes down between Dorian and Thief. Let's follow Turbo. Turbo deep in Kermit or Vortex territory. Able to take down Bricktop, but his position has been given away. And a grenade from Turbo takes down Thief. Now looking at the sideline out of this door. Meanwhile, Chuma and Lurf get kills of their own against Kermit. Who is Turbo going after here? He hears teammate Dorian. He's getting some ammunition. Shooting into... Oh, he tries to shoot into Vortex's zone, but Thief able to get the headshot against him. And finally takes him down. It is capturing. Where's the new point right now? It is that square point again. And Vortex are all over it right now. You can see Chuma, Bricktop, and Thief here throwing out smokes and frags to cover their capture. Thief doing his pan thing again. His arm must be tired. I mean, my arm is getting tired just watching him. My left arm would be so tired right now from doing this for the entire match. And he's able to get... I'm speechless. That was all of Kermit that just went down. And so that point is going to be captured for Vortex as Thief takes down Leo with his one-handed QBZ. And again with a pan. He's able to cap Balbo, but not able to take down Turbo. And so if this finishes transmitting, this is going to be the end of the match here. Let's get to the point as Turbo makes his way here. He's going to be against Bricktop. He didn't see Bricktop, but he's in a bad position. He's against two now. Chuma and Bricktop versus Turbo. Turbo takes down Bricktop, but then Chuma was able to get the refrag. 5 tickets remaining. 4 tickets remaining. Can they neutralize in time? Yes, they did. So this match is going to continue for a little bit longer. Here comes Thief. Thief takes down Mesh Sensei. And he gets his tag. That's going to be 2 tags now left for Kermit. This guy cracks me up. He tries the jumping one-handed shot, but Dorian takes him down. There is 1 ticket left for Kermit now. And Bricktop took Dorian, and that is going to be the last ticket to be captured. And that is going to be the end of this match, folks. As Vortex, once again, takes the win. And that's it. The antics continued from Thief. The one-handed pan QBZ. The craziness. Vortex very strong today, taking a very big victory against Kermit. So I think that means Vortex advances to the to the playoffs. And I think Kermit has to wait for the results of Cat Alpha Squad versus somebody. I don't remember who it was. Excuse me. Cat Alpha Squad versus UMAD Clan. Aggravated Red Bulls versus Havoc Glitch. Also, that match may contribute to deciding whether or not Kermit can advance, because I think if one of those two teams loses, they might lose their spot. Alright. That was a great game played by Vortex. A great match played by Kermit. GG's. Well played by everybody. Thank you for... I want to thank the teams that are participating in our league and making all of this happen and giving us this wonderful show to watch. I want to thank all our sponsors who are making this league possible by providing us with the money to do the prizes and the merchandise to do the prizes. And who am I talking about? I'm talking about bHaptics, who are providing haptic vests. I'm talking about Mamut VR, who are providing Apto 3 gun stocks. I'm talking about GFuel, who are providing us with GFuel. If you use code VREL at checkout, you'll get 30% off your GFuel purchases. I'm talking about Degenerate Decals, who are providing us with stickers and decals. I'm talking about 99 Apparel, who are providing us with merchandise. Phoenix Community Capital providing us with cash prizes. Proxymat providing us with their proxy mats. And of course, Caveman Studios for helping us with this game. I want to thank you all for joining me on this stream today. I'm Nutmeg, casting you this season-ending round of Contractors VR here at VREL. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to watch you. I hope you catch the next matches that are coming up. I think Identity Crisis is going to be streaming one of them tomorrow. Okay, so catch that stream. Watch for the announcements on our Discord. Watch our Twitter for all of our polls. Watch our show on YouTube. I'll see you later.